What's up, everybody? Top Shot Takes is back here with Greg, Dustin, and not to immediately move past Greg and Dustin, but we have a very special guest here, MURS. Thank you so much for joining us today,
Hi,
man.
can they see me? Is this thing? Is it on?
It's on. It's
Okay.
on. You look
You guys
wonderful.
we were backstage. I didn't know that you guys were going to bring me out right on. I would have.
You're ready to go.
Come right on.
Look good.
Okay.
Because I think if we went live without you being here right away, I think people would dip immediately. I think that we aggressively promoted, and then if you weren't there, I think people are like, "Nah, come on, don't lie to me like that."
Yeah. What if it's like Dustin didn't really know me, and it's just
Yeah,
like
We just took a shot on Twitter.
yeah. You gave us a pity retweet. You're like, man, these guys tagged me like 3 times. Sure, I'll retweet it.
oh, you guys tweeted me? I didn't even know that.
Oh, get out! You do well. Somebody in your camp smashed a
Yeah, my
retweet button.
manager's over here just like, all right, cool.
That's amazing.
They must be legit. Let's just retweet it.
Like this guy's been talking to me about NFTs for the past 4 weeks. It's got to be cool.
Oh, I think you're bringing cool to it right now. I think that's what's happening. But dude, thank you so much for coming on. And for those that don't know, it's LA rap legend MURS. You have Love and Rockets Volume 2 out. Dustin shared with us a whole 12-hour Twitch yesterday, and you were still willing to come on with us, so we appreciate that.
Thank you.
So what's been going on? What have you been up to besides all of those accolades?
Oh man, parenting, refereeing my children.
That's my everyday life as well.
Yeah, trying to yesterday I played Fortnite for 12 hours in honor of E40 night. We do a monthly marathon on my Twitch.
Amazing.
That was fun. Play 40 games of Fortnite with all my subs. And,
now, where's your after that session? Where's your brain at? Like, are you mush after that amount of Fortnite?
I don't know, man. I don't want to sound corny. I really am like, I was like, what do I need to do for my wife? She's been down with these kids for fucking, we have 3 boys. So it's like, she's been down with these kids for 12 hours. I'm like, all right, I've been working for 12 hours, but she's been working for 12 hours.
Iris is going to love hearing this because this is exactly the same thing. Like, she's like, how much longer are you going to be? You've been in the room working all day, and now it's the same kind of thing. So I feel you 100%.
And at least she's probably at least heard and understands what Fortnite is. When I tell my fiance that I'm on a 2-hour live stream talking about video basketball replays, she's like, no.
Oh yeah, me and my homeboy Jay have a whole thing, bro. We've been talking about NFTs, and our wives are friends, and they're like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Like,
yeah.
So this is art that doesn't exist, and then you want to pay what, and you want to convert our money to what, and do what? So you put our real money into these coins that don't exist in order to buy this thing, and you want to then pour more money into creating things. Oh man.
See, I won the lottery where my fiance is super into Top Shot and is like creating her own content now, and I don't know how it happened, but I'm like, hell yeah, let's go.
Oh yeah, you guys have to like mansplain this to me.
Yeah, let's jump into it, Mike. Well, why don't we talk about what NBA Top Shot is and why we're so aggressively pursuing it and have a YouTube channel about it?
Yeah, I think we have a YouTube channel about it for a variety of reasons. I think needing creativity, needing something to do, so that's why we're making these videos. But no, man, we all love the NBA. If this is the first time you're checking us out, like, we love the NBA. And what's really cool about NBA Top Shot is it's kind of like the evolution of sports cards, right? So like, before you'd get a sports card and it's just like, I don't know, he's holding a basketball. It's like palming a basketball and showing it to you. And that's like the print for the entire year. And now you're getting like specific things, which I think is so cool. It's like a specific moment. The one that I've like referenced a bunch, even though I'm not a James Harden fan, I love this moment so much, where Harden blocks Lou Dort to end Game 7 of like the Rockets Thunder last year. And it's like such a cool moment. And for that to be like the equivalent of the sports card, I'm not getting James Harden like crossing his arms, like looking like me mugging the camera. I'm getting James Harden blocking Lou Dort to send the Rockets to the next round to get smoked by the Lakers. But so like the idea of it evolving in that way.
You bring up a good point too, because there's been an example of like a Kevin Durant photo for him on the Nets. It's the same photo for his 1920 1920 card and his 2021 card, it's the same photo both years. It's him just holding a basketball. And I don't know what happened, why they didn't update it. But for 2 years in a row, his base card is the same photo. And you're like, so you can get that, or you can get the moment, which is his first game back from his Achilles injury and his first bucket in a Nets uniform. To me, that's so much cooler to have and say that's what I have in my collection versus this reprinted photo that is the exact same one as the previous year.
Exactly.
And you're willing to pay a small premium for that upgrade, because that card will cost you $2, and that moment.
But it'll probably never increase. That's the thing. That card, like, what is it really gonna do? I don't know.
Come on, don't make me go to the garage and get these Hoops 91. You know,
if it's the same photo, I don't know. Like, what is that really doing?
Card count now. You know, everybody's gonna start crying.
I've got stacks of cards over here for sure that I can pull out as well. Like, I still do both, but I'm just saying this
go both ways.
Yeah, but this has my heart for the future. I think there is just so much, and we were going to talk about this later. UFC moments. UFC's already involved in this.
Wait, that's okay, kid. This is what I've told you. We've been going crazy in my crew, or my work circle, like my team, about how to get involved. Because I made a song in 2014 and called Bitcoin Beezy, and the chorus is like, I got 50 Bitcoin worth about $100,000, and that was crazy to say at that time, because 50 Bitcoin was worth nowhere near $100,000.
Yeah.
People would slide in my DMs and adding me on Twitter. This isn't going to age well. And I'm like, what? You know, but I'm not the kind of person. I didn't buy Bitcoin back then. I knew about it, and me and my nerd friends would like, hey, you bought lunch? We're all going to pay you in Bitcoin, that type of thing.
Yeah.
Who knows what happened to that wallet? I don't know. You know what I mean? I didn't care because my heart wasn't in it. Like, I'm not a person that chases money. Like, if I wanted to chase money, I would have been a doctor. I would have, done something smart. I would have been a real day trader, not these people who became day traders in the pandemic.
Right.
But then when I heard about NFTs, I was like, this is it. Now there's a way to involve actual art and like cool shit with money. I'm not just like buying them. Who's that?
Cameo.
It's Wesley. He makes his cameo. What's up? He makes his cameo every show. He looks forward to just crashing into it.
We had him crawling in last episode. That's highlight.
That's it.
He's undefeated. Wesley's undefeated.
I think Bishop might make one. He usually comes in, hi chat, bye chat, when I'm on Twitter.
That's what we need. Yeah, it's nice.
I'm scared to share this comment right here, MURS, just based on what Dustin has told me. But he said, being an LA born and raised guy, you're a Laker fan, right?
This guy's trash, bro. Pure basura.
Take a look at that name again. Take a look at it.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's related.
I hate the Lakers. I've hated the Lakers my whole life. It's the only thing. I'm really glad I got to reconcile my hate for Kobe before he passed away, because it's irrational. It is pure. It is flames. I will burn Laker jerseys to the day I die. I love Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I have zero respect for Magic Johnson as a record label staff and a crew. Being a 6'9" point guard in the 80s and doing behind the back passes is easy when you're going up against Isaiah Thomas. I could do that. Like, overrated.
These are some hot takes. This is the hot takes.
As fuck. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Shaquille O'Neal, Will Chamberlain, Jerry West, and Kobe Bryant have my respect. James Worthy and Michael Cooper never hurt anyone. Byron Scott,
Cooper Lou.
Okay. But other than that, Sedell Threed, fuck him.
Nobody remembers Sedell Threed. Come on.
I remember.
Eddie Jones.
Even when the Lakers were at their lowest, I still hate them. That's what I really have nothing against Sedell Threed. I just want you to know my hate for the Lakers has nothing to do with when they're winning or when they're losing. I hate them on good days and bad days.
Yeah.
I think I've heard lots of negativity about Magic when it comes to his social media, his general managing style, his coaching style. I think this is the first time that I've ever been like, Magic had it easy. He was fucking big playing point guard. This is my favorite take of all time. And as a Celtics fan,
bro,
I'm here for it. I'm here for all this.
Come on, bro.
You're also talking to two Celtics fans, so I'm outnumbered. Right. We got two Celtics guys and a Clippers guy.
And I see how conveniently the little Laker thing is right there.
Yeah. He shifts the camera every once in a while.
You got a lot of love in the chat too, by the way. We've got Robert Bell saying clip set. So he's, Bobby Bell,
Bobby
Clippers fan.
Bell, my man. Yeah, I was born a Clippers fan. I was not I did not stay a Clippers fan. I became a Knicks fan.
Wait, go back to the shout out to your shirt. That's a pretty good one.
Oh yeah, shout out to the Basquiat shirt.
There you go.
The only Basquiat I own.
And Robert Bell said we went a little too far, I think.
Magic's not a top 5 player, bro.
I love this.
Like, hold on, come on. Larry Bird.
He loves Larry Legend. Bobby does love Larry Legend.
And Bill Russell. Definitely in the top 5. Best, definitely better players than Magic.
I love this. This is
hot take out the gate.
Come on, the kid from French League, bro. You can't even as a black male, I'm gonna have to say that he's over Magic Johnson. Like this come on, bro.
Man, one of the best stories, and this was, I think Dwayne Wade actually retweeted this recently, but Nolan Richardson, who I think was the Hall of Fame speech for Larry Bird, but was telling a story about how he was driving in Arizona from like one game to the next, and he was listening to Indiana State play, I think it was Fresno State, and that's why I was on the radio. And he just kept hearing the announcer being like, and Larry Bird for 3. Larry Bird takes it inside. Bird on the pass. And then he said he stopped listening to the game. He's like, man, that brother can play. And then the next day, checking the paper, being like, no.
That's how I felt when I heard Bubba Sparks for the first time.
Oh, shit, you're like, that dude can spit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, man, this is a black guy. Whoa. I was like, oh, over Timberland beats, this is definitely a black guy.
Yeah, over Timbo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right. So have you, like, how long ago did you hear about Top Shot? So it seems like you've been talking about NFTs for a little bit. When was like the first time you heard about Top Shot?
It's probably 2 weeks ago. And me and my friend Jay Yalo we're going down this rabbit hole of NFTs. And then he's like, yo, I just found a Tyler Hero moment. It's going for $19,000. I was like, Tyler. He's a Heat fan. And I'm like, what? The who? What? And then my tech friend was like, because I keep trying to tell, like, I can make a song that's an NFT, a one of one, and I can just upload the MP3 and we'll just auction it off. I just want to see what happens. Like, let me add it, OpenSea. And he's like, you have to have some art along with it. It's just not for, and I'm like, no, I can do any digital thing. So I'm arguing because I'm going to the people who know tech better than me, and they're telling this thing is so new that they're telling me I'm wrong. And I'm like, no, I don't have to have art. I don't care what Doom did. I don't care. Anyway, then I was like, even the NBA's in it. And then I guess, sorry guys,
no, you're good.
My Tony Baker phone call. I'm like, yo, this Top Shot thing. I sent him the link, and then the link disappears. And I was like, oh, I knew it was. I was like, there was no way the NBA was up on NFTs before I was. This shit wasn't licensed. It's like someone took it down, and I was like, oh no, it just sold. Holy shit! And I was like, so I'm like, who is this guy that works on the social media staff that said, hey, can I make an NFT? Can we license? And they're like, yeah, kid, whatever, go do that. And then it turns into, there's no way the NBA had a for real meeting. What's the dude's name? Adam Silver, Kermit?
Yeah. Someone brought this to him 100%. They weren't like, hey, you know what we should do? This was brought to them and said, you can make millions of dollars. And they said,
yeah. I know Kermit didn't believe it when they said,
Kermit is so funny.
No. But it was like somebody's son. He's like, okay, you can do it. Just go ahead. Get the fuck out of here. Like, he's like, NFTs in it. They're like, will you shut up? Just go do it. And now they're like, yeah, fuck off, MLB. Yeah, look at us.
We think all that's going to come. MLB is like, they want to keep up, and they're seeing the money pouring in. So I think
they're is like the MLB is like, yeah, we're going to call him Josh. We need Josh over here. Like, how the fuck they're going to their Josh and being like, they're going to the youngest person on their social media staff. Like, how the fuck were we not in this?
Yeah. Why didn't you tell us about this? You're like, remember that Slack message I sent you?
Yeah, exactly.
No, I don't remember. You should have
downloaded Slack on my phone. What is Slack?
Yeah.
I told you guys, no one listened. It's like me with Twitch. I've been telling rappers about Twitch for 5 years. And then we lose our live show, and they're like, so what's that thing? Hey, bro. Hey, man. So how you do the Twitch thing? I'm like, bro, you told me
it's too late. Yeah. Well, look, it's like we all believe in it. Like, I think it's so cool. Mike sort of talked about why we think it's a little bit cooler than maybe just cards, but low key, I do still collect cards. That's like, sometimes I'll pull a baseball player and be like, Greg, is this guy good? Because Greg's our resident MLB expert.
Wait, can we pause for anyone who's also a baseball fan in the chat? He pulled a Juan Soto, like serial
numbered
out of what, 99?
99, yeah.
And he texted me and was like, you heard of this guy?
Yeah.
And I was like, it was like $1,300.
Yeah. So I pulled a Juan Soto auto, gold numbered, out of a pack. And I was like, please tell me this guy's good. Because I pulled an auto before and it was not numbered, but that guy was actually trash. And then I was like, please tell me this guy is cool. And he was like, yes, he's very good. And I was like, oh, okay, good. We're in business. But yeah, it's like $1,300 for the card. I'm like, oh, here we go.
But I can't talk shit because I would be doing that with basketball. I'm the resident MLB fan on this show, just pulling for the other sports to come in. But Top Shot has.
Is there a Beckett thing?
No, there's
Top Shots, or is there still Beckett? Period.
Beckett exists.
The cool thing is Top Shot Beckett's like embedded within the platform because you're there. Like it's eBay, it's Beckett, it's all of that in one. Just because you can see what everyone's listed every single moment for. So it eliminates all of the speculation about what the card's worth. Not all of it, because we still love to speculate about what it's actually worth. But you can actually see what it's selling for in real time. And
you can see how many actually exist of it versus saying, I'm going to buy this Luka Prism rookie. I know how many are on PSA, but that means there's still hundreds of thousands that haven't been sent into PSA that exist, and you just don't know. It's like the grading company for like cards, right? Like you send it in to get graded. So that's sort of like the top tier grading is PSA. So it's if I send a card in to get graded, now it's in circulation there and they know how many exist, right? I can say, okay, there's 20,000 of this Luka, which is an insane amount for that one, a PSA 9 or PSA 10, right? Like the best or not. But then there's still hundreds of thousands that exist that are still in boxes, still in packs unopened, and just people that own them and haven't sent it in because they don't want to get it graded, right? So you kind of don't really know how many. However, when you're looking at this in moments, you know exactly how many were made of this. So you can say this one has only 150 that exist. It has 4,000 that exist. This one has 15,000 that exist. So you right off the bat know how scarce one of these moments is, which I think makes it really cool.
Do you buy them individually or do you buy a pack? Like,
it's a great question. So if you're a new user, I think a lot of people haven't bought a pack yet, so they're probably like, no, you don't buy packs. But the goal is, you can. They have different kinds of packs. Like recently, they did like a rare pack, which was a little bit more expensive, which had like a one moment in it that was considered metallic gold, which is like the gold Juan Soto that Dustin was talking about. And then you get like 4 or 5 other random moments in it as well. Yeah. And they have like base packs, which is like a normal $9 pack where you get like 3 moments. But then they also have like the marketplace where you can just like go in and buy stuff. And so why don't let me pull it up.
Yeah, so you can buy singles if you're looking for a specific player. Like for me, there was I wanted a Luka and I was like, let me see what's available, right? So you can see the moments. Why don't we go through that and just go with like Luka, and you can see it spans the gamut. He's on the higher end for sure in terms of price. He's not entry level at this point anymore, but there's a couple of moments that are really, really cool. And that's why I was like, oh, it's this moment. I remember it. You're not going to like the moment it is. And that wasn't intentional into what I did. But
no, I like anything Luka does.
All right, we'll go to that second one, Mike.
This one right here?
Yes. So this moment.
Yeah, this is sick. Oh, this is why you did this.
No, it's not why I did it, but it's a really cool moment.
I thought we were banging the Clippers.
There's an asterisk on this highlight anyway. There's an asterisk on the Lakers' fake championship. Look,
the moment is about Luka hitting a game-winning 3 in the bubble. So it's a really cool time and place, and it's a time capsule, right? It's pretty awesome. So that's why I think that moment was great. But you can get other moments.
See, right, this
let's go back into it so you can get all the details.
Yeah, so the serial number, this is I wish it said it in a more prevalent place. Okay, edition size is 3,524.
That's it. That's how many exist. There's no more, no less. So you can scroll up to this gives all the information. That gives information about it. That's the lowest price to buy that moment right now. The highest price is obviously 250, which is like just insane. We could probably see I don't know if it's like serial 1 or what, but we don't really know how much like we know the floor, that's sort of what the floor is to get it, but we don't really know if you have serial number 13, what does that mean? That's the thing we don't know yet.
Yeah, I was talking to my friend about that today. He does comics, and he was saying number one of 1,000, if you do 1,000 NFTs, number one is going to be worth more.
Yeah.
And I've never experienced that. Like when I got something signed and it was one of 100, I didn't care if it was number 8 or number. And he was like, in the comics world, number one always goes for more. It doesn't matter.
That's the same here for sure. The serial numbers, it's so interesting, the range. And when you throw in jersey numbers, at least for now, jersey numbers are actually specifically marked.
This jersey number wasn't listed, but I want to see.
Wait, what do you mean jersey number?
So Luka, you go ahead, Mike.
No, you got it, Greg. Go for it.
Well, I don't actually know his number. That's
77.
Yeah,
77.
77. So this is another one that's not listed. I wonder if they're not listed.
Oh, so if the edition number matches the jersey number, it's a big deal.
Yeah, and that's something that they have placed on the moment itself. Not, you know, which one has it is the Vince one. We could probably show that one. I think someone had the Vince one, but they put that on there. They call it out. So as you're browsing through the serial numbers, it says jersey number. And that's the only one that's listed. So
209,000. That is wild.
Is it showing for you? It's not showing for me on here.
Oh, you're not seeing it?
I don't see it. Are you seeing it, Greg? Maybe my internet.
No. Still, all right. Maybe I'll do it like this. Can you see it now?
Yeah, there we go.
That was weird. I thought you could see the drop down.
Oh, yes, the jersey number in parentheses.
Yeah, so they've added that. So they've inherently placed value towards it by saying if you get this, then you have it. There's a bump. Whether or not it's that number, like people are just listing crazy numbers, like who knows? But they have actually put that on there. You can't add something to be like if you had, which was something Greg was looking at, like if you had January 1971 or what, something like that, and it's his actual birthday or something like that, you can't call that out to be like this is his birthday, right? As a serial, so it's you can think that, but you can't. It
might be valuable to some people.
Yeah, it might be valuable to some people, or like 2000. You can get 2020 when he retired. Like maybe that 2020 is like a good number, serial number to get to say that's, you know, things like that. But the only thing that we know is that they have put jersey number on there, which is increased value.
And now you have to buy that one for 209,000.
Well, you don't have to. I mean, that's what they're listing at. It's an insane number. We don't know if, like, who knows if it's actually worth that much.
So who's listing them? Is Top Shot listing them, or is this somebody that got this out of a pack?
So these anything that's listed on the marketplace has been opened in a pack, which is wild, right? So someone, this one is a base set, right? So someone opened up a $9 pack and got this, and it's now worth, right? But what's so nuts, man, is that I would say even as little as like 3 or 4 weeks ago, this Top Shot hadn't really blown up yet. So this was probably going for, I don't know, 10,000.
For jersey number?
The jersey number.
Jersey number.
And now, because, you know, the influx of users and it, you know, NBA players are getting on board and Mark Cuban's blogging about it, like all of a sudden now, I mean, 209,000 is just so bonkers. Yeah. It's like hard to wrap your head around it.
My guess is that they probably did that because maybe Vince Carter gets interested in this and says, I don't care. I want my jersey number.
Right.
And they're shooting for the moon by putting a crazy price. Will it actually sell for that price? Who knows?
I mean, others have. There have been $200,000 sales, and then most recently was it 250?
Those are smaller runs, though, right? Like this was a little. It wasn't. This is like a base set moment. So we can show you. Why don't we take you through the marketplace? You can see some other stuff because there's like these are base cards, right? Which is just kind of like the moment. But there are things that are metallic gold. Run it back series. You can see all kinds of like different variants that they've done.
The run it back series is cool, and they're about to do a second series of this that's going to include like Shaq and T-Mac and AI, which is cool. But like you see like Chauncey Billups, Mo Williams, shout out
Jameer Nelson, Amari Stoudemire.
Yeah, there's some wild ones in here. The young Jimmy Butler. Look at a young Jimmy. Woo! I like Jimmy. I root for Jimmy. But yeah, so it's all, they've got a bunch of different sets. And again, like in these, you know, the base sets that we were looking at were out of 1,000 or 1,500. Now these are only out of 275. That's why you can see like the price skyrockets on a lot of these. Like
Yeah.
in this world, Jameer Nelson's lowest ask is $1,800. Like who would have guessed?
But there's only 275 of them, and there's
Exactly.
3,000 of the Luka Doncic moment.
And it's series one, which is like, I think anything series one is like, people are going to want it, right? It's the first of whatever it was. So this whole series, it's funny that this series, that the Steve Nash one is a Laker highlight, which is like, how hard did they have to scrub to find a highlight of Steve Nash in a Lakers uniform? Because there ain't many.
And like, why?
Yeah.
Like, why get that one?
Look at that Durant, 44,000, the lowest ask.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
So is the price of these things based on, what does this have to do aside from, this is all blockchain, right?
Mm-hmm.
But does why does it cost so much? If why is it so much more than a card? Just because it's new and it's hot right now?
Yeah, I think that's part of it. I think there's some excitement around how NFTs are going to be utilized in the future. I think the fact that the NBA's on board gives it some sort of legitimacy. Go ahead, Greg.
Oh, my theory is strictly at the moment is just supply versus demand, and I think that's why Top Shot is super smart about it. Like by capping all of these numbers, I forget what this is, 200s.
Yeah, it's like
275.
Yeah. So by doing that, it's just, exactly how many there are. Once they all get snatched up and by people that want to keep them, they're off the market. Whereas a sports card, you don't really ever know how many are out there unless it has that little serial number. And you don't know really what the worth is.
I'm just going to share. Muhammad said all the run it backs are from 2013 and 2014. So that's why.
Oh, thank you, Muhammad.
That's why we saw Steve Nash up in there. I also want to share one more comment from Muhammad that I know MURS is going to like. Lakers wouldn't have won the chip if there was no bubble.
It's kind of true.
I know you wanted to see that.
Incorrect take. But yeah, I think your question too, MURS, is like 44,000 for this, right? Versus like I can buy his rookie card. Why is this in particular so crazy? And I think it's part of it is the hype. I think the market hasn't fully corrected itself on some of this stuff. I think people are throwing up dollar amounts to see sort of what takes, but that's the lowest amount for that one. It's not like the jersey number or anything. So we don't know if anyone's going to buy it at that price. I mean, maybe there's going to be some whales that come in and are like, KD wins a title this year and they want to snatch it up before the playoffs. Like all of that stuff is TBD and you just don't know.
And do these live in your MetaMask wallet or where do these live?
Like right on the site. They're like right on the site. So if you log in, like I can show you mine.
So I can't take this off and put it in my wallet with my other NFT.
Not yet, but they have said they're working on that, and that is their end goal, is to be able to take them off the platform and store them.
Oh, so right now I have to have a Top Shots account, like my social media, and I can only show it off to you guys, and I can only watch it on my Top Shots account.
Right.
Yeah, you can only watch it. Yeah, it's limited to Top. So here, I'll share mine.
And there's no app. We've asked them about that, and there's no plan to build an app yet. Our thought is like you're gonna have to share revenue with Apple, right? For every in-app purchase.
Oh yeah, but just wait till Epic Games gets done with them.
Yeah.
True.
So
what for?
True.
I hope that's still a thing. Is it, or did he give up?
I think
which
that's
one?
The guy from Fortnite went to war with Apple, took Fortnite out of the Apple
Store.
Store.
And the Google Play Store. Yeah, it's still not available in there. So you can't do any updates on iOS that way or
yeah, that's so yesterday we're having problems. I thought he gave up the fight. So I feel like he can win.
Yeah, they're making money. I saw using like Predator skins and Mandalorian skins yesterday.
Yeah.
So Top Shot is sitting out that. They're not going to give me an app. So I'm going to have to use my browser.
Yeah.
Right. My phone if I want to show my cards off to my
kids at the moment. Yeah. I mean, we think maybe much like Comixology did, they have an app and you can browse and read everything in there. But to buy, you have to it pushes you to the web, to the mobile web to buy it. Unless you have, I think, an Amazon, like you do it through Amazon.
Yeah, now.
Because then you can do it. But before all of that, they stopped doing in-app purchases. And so an app exists to maybe show, and maybe that's the route they'll go, but to buy moments, maybe they'll force you to go to the web browser.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the collection. So these are the moments that Mike has, and you can see
Mike,
us all
I'm all up in your business right now.
Yeah, this is it. We're very close. We are very close and personal at this point.
Oh, PJ Washington.
We get some PJ. Yeah, we could show a little mellow here. It's like a decent zero too. 293 out of 15,000. It's classic old school
Boom.
mellow right here. Just
Yep.
buckets.
Mid-range, back him down against the Clippers again.
Oh wow!
Just thought I'd point that out.
Nice.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
it's Luke Kennard guarding him. What do you expect?
It's Luke Kennard. But I think right. So I'm gonna go on a limb here. And MURS, if you were to start looking at moments to purchase, I would imagine this is the world we're going to be living in right here, right? Like the Clippers
That's
world.
my man's right there.
Zubats?
Yeah, Z40, bro.
Does he go by Z40?
No, that's I just meant that name. It's my personal.
I like it.
He actually just tweeted, or he tweeted this afternoon. He set up a Clippers teammate collection.
Wow.
Oh, he created a collection on
Yeah.
his own account. Yeah, so he's on the platform. He has moments and stuff that he's buying. So he's an actual user, and you can see the moments he owns.
Z40, I love you, bro.
Yeah.
Let's
He
go
didn't
to
return my
Withdrawals.
DMs, but I'm still a fan, bro.
Let's go check out what moments he has.
All right. Oh,
It's,
what's his username?
Zubats? Oh, his actual username?
His full name with 40 at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, is it really?
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
Z40, bro. I don't know if I
Uh,
get the reference, but
I wonder if is it better to look up.
I
Hold
think
on, I'm
if you go to the homepage, they have a new section that has the players. We can show Merce who else is on here from NBA.
oh,
Yeah.
look
Oh,
at
that's
this.
new. I didn't
Signs
see
up
that.
today.
Oh, Malik Beasley's got some time off right now to work on his account.
Duncan Robinson, Eric Pascal. Oh, yeah, there's a lot more who've joined.
I like that made Dustin uncomfortable. He's like, let's not talk about Malik Beasley suspension. Let's move on. All right.
Terry.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love Scary Terry, man. I love Scary Terry. And he's like big in it too. He loves Top Shot.
Oh, I
Yes.
should get some WNBA top shots. That's what I.
That's
need.
coming.
Yeah, that is
They don't
coming
have them
tomorrow.
yet.
No, they announced it, though. They talked about it's coming in the next series. As soon as the next series is what they're hoping
Oh,
for.
there he is. And my man, Z40,
Is he
all the way to the right.
Oh,
all the way to the right,
yeah.
yeah.
I was distracted by I was
So
trying to figure out
that's
who
the
that
other
was.
crazy thing. Top Shot is like wants you to go check out everyone's public profile and what they own.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, look at him. What a guy. He got senior in there.
Yeah, he's got his
himself.
teammates.
He got a lot of himself. Although I'm sure this was gifted from fans,
Yeah, we
right?
think that fans just send it to him as a
Ooh,
nice
this
thing.
is a pretty good question from Gabriel, though. I want to share this. When stadiums open back up to the general public, do you think it will distract people away from these types of trading platforms or strengthen the community? I don't know. I would lean strength only because it's not like people go to the games and on their phones the whole time, anyways, right? Like people are still pretty locked in
So
while
is it
they're
gonna
at
be-
games.
are they going to give away NFTs? Like, are they going to say, click this QR code and everyone here tonight gets the NFT?
Right? Instead
Yeah.
of bobblehead night, it's moment night.
Moments.
Yeah.
They're called moments. They're not called cards. Let me get
That's
that.
right.
Oh, we
That's right.
still make that mistake.
But yeah, that's a great. I mean, I think that makes a lot of sense, and they've sort of the platform has done it within itself, where they've gifted moments to us as like being users, but the NBA has yet to sort of start their promotion. We asked this question: when will the NBA start promoting it? When will it be like the playoffs and there's a timeout and they're going to break and they're talking about it while they're still staying with the shot of them in a timeout, right? And saying, "Are you on Top Shot? Collect your favorite moments from the NBA playoffs." That like, when is that going to come, right? That in-game promo or what have you? And they said, not yet. We're not. It'll come when we're ready for it.
They're mentioning it. Like
Yeah.
all the announcements.
It's getting mentioned by announcers and players and all that stuff, but there's no actual in-game promo. The NBA hasn't like put it during a gameplay, hasn't put it on their social media
Which
because
is
they're
good.
not ready. Yeah, they're not ready. It's still in
Yeah.
beta, as you see.
They're still asking Josh what to do.
Yeah.
Josh, where you
All
at?
You're right. But look,
When do we
think
tweet it out? Do we tweet it out now? No, do not yet.
He's like, Josh, I need you to get a Chad, a Greg, and a Tyler in here now.
now
Figure it out.
call your homies.
I also think that people who attend games will want to buy a moment from the game they were at.
Yes,
Like, I
that
think-
is valuable.
Yeah, I think there'll be a market for that.
There's going to
The
be a
thing-
young Eric Spoelstra somewhere. His
Mhm.
job is going to be to create NFTs, and he's going to grow on 7 years from then to win.
100%. Yeah.
I started out creating NFTs for people, and now I'm bringing rings.
Well, yeah. I'm like, they're doing WNBA. They're going to do G League. There's a lot of guys that are skipping college
Oh,
to go play in the
right.
G League. And the NBA has been pushing
Let me
it
tell
pretty
you,
hard.
when I saw, number one, my team, not the Agua Caliente, the Fort Wayne Mad Ants, my squad. Number one highlight on SportsCenter the other night, and I was like, "Yo, the number one highlight is from the G League. Like, this is the thing.
Too.
All they had to do was change the initial, and now I think the G League logo is the reason that the Kobe logo is going to happen.
You think so?
The
G League logo is tighter than the NBA logo right now.
Yeah,
it is.
No disrespect to Jerry West.
Nah, it's okay. That's not how humans look, though. Like, if you look at that logo, that's not not how humans move.
I know the games. Yeah, who's really? I mean, I don't know. Zubats is kind of doing it in that.
Maybe
moment.
Zubats is the logo. Put Zubats on the logo, you coward.
He's kind of doing it there. But anyways,
I'm gonna share Watching Work podcast. Shout them out. But their comment was Rozier's gifting autographed basketballs if you purchased a moment of him from him. So I guess Terry's been listing his own, like, his moments of himself, and if you purchase one of them, he'll autograph you a basketball, which I think is sick. Like, if that's how NBA players are going to start interacting with the platform, like,
Z40, help me out, bro. I gave you.
Yeah, there we go.
And we should bring that up too, because that's like an interesting thing to think about. Is if you buy a moment from a player because of the blockchain, your username is going to be right next to theirs in that transaction history, which I think fans will take like an immense amount of pride in, being like, yo, this, Zubats had this Zubats moment before I bought it. So, that could be the equivalent of like the in-game autograph or whatever it might be, where you have that pride for your team and your player.
Yeah, like you would see on Pawn Stars, they'll say so-and-so owned this car and it's in the pink slip, right? And that's like a selling factor for them. So, but if you have a moment and you can say Zubats own this moment and now I have it, when there's a limited amount and there's like 250,000 of them down the line and you have one of 15,000, it's like an autograph, like Greg is saying. It's kind of cool.
I've always dreamed that we would reference Pawn Stars on this. So I'm glad we got that. I'm glad we bucket list, baby.
Best I can do is $20.
I'm gonna share this comment because I need more information. What do I need to do to qualify? For Top Shot, you don't have to do anything to qualify to hang out with us. So you've already passed that.
You're already winning.
Give me some more information, RCN. Happy to let you know what you need to qualify for.
What you need to qualify.
Yeah.
I'd like to take this time to also state that Luka is the real Kristaps Porzingis, and the Knicks were so wrong for ever drafting that piece of shit. We should have drafted Emmanuel Mudiay and the fucking Frank, whatever. The thick white dude.
Frankie Smokes. Oh, Kevin Knox.
No. He went to Charlotte that year instead.
Frank Kaminsky?
Oh, yeah.
We got Mudiay and Kaminsky, and Mudiay ended up coming to the Knicks anyway.
Yeah, he did.
Like, love what a take where you're like, I need Kaminsky and Mudiay. Fuck Porzingis.
Kaminsky, when we were not in the playoffs and Kaminsky was on the playoffs on the Hornets, I was like, bro, if we would have had a point guard, Carmelo Anthony was leading the Knicks in points and assists at the same time. How does that not scream point guard from China that's been playing with grown men?
Yep.
Like, I didn't. That dude is James Dolan is an asshole, a racist, and a very bad person.
As someone, as someone who lives in New York right now and is consuming New York media, there's this like small little groundswell of people being like, "Hey, maybe Dolan's not that bad. The Knicks are turning it around." I'm like, no. You do not you don't get to give Dolan credit for that. That's not fair. He doesn't get any. No, absolutely not. Get him out.
He kicked Oakley out the garden. That was the last.
That was it. Yeah, that's tough.
I was like, I'm packing my things. I live in Los Angeles now. My kids, like, they'll never get to go to basketball games.
Like IZ40 for life.
Yeah, I'm coming back to the Clippers. I came home, man. The Bo Kimball thing hurt me. The Bo Kimball thing sent me.
Yeah.
Sent me over to New York. I'm back.
Look at these Clippers. So you got the Zubats moments. These are his moments, but we can go back to looking at Clippers moments, right? And I think the question is like, what would you want to buy? So are there players you would want to look up? Do you want to, and we can see sort of what the moments would vary for them.
Yeah. Sweet Lou.
Sweet Lou. Okay.
That Montrez. Trez. I love him, but it's still hurting my feelings that he doesn't play for us.
Yeah.
So let's look at Lou.
Yeah, let's look at Lou. And I feel like we can't blame Trez. I feel like it's not Trez's fault.
No, not at all. I just miss him,
All right, here we go. I don't want to look at the metallic gold because that just.
Oh, can I see? I haven't seen a metallic gold. What does that mean?
Yeah, it just means it's a little bit shinier. It's a little bit rarer.
Yeah, it's got these little borders on the end, and I think it's a little more limited, right, in the serial number.
Yeah, so it's out of 299 or 499, I forget. But yeah, that's a classic Lou shot too, right? Where just like a little off balance, gets near the foul line.
It's the Peak Athletics tennis shoes that's making that happen.
Let's see what else. I think he's got a couple other moments on here. There's got to be an easier way to do this, right? Yeah. All right, here we go. This was his first moment on the site. It's a handles, which means
Series 1. That feels like not a bad buy.
Now, okay, that's vintage Lou right there. That is vintage Lou.
And this has got people in the stands.
Yeah,
right.
That's true.
Like it feels, it's a moment in time.
Oh man!
And we should mention too. This is an example of that. But they've announced that they're going to add badges to some moments. Mm-hmm. So for every player, the first time they had a moment minted in Top Shot, their first one, they'll get a badge. So this qualifies for that. This will get like a Lou's first moment, which in theory should drive up the value.
Yeah, I should. So when they do that, this price. So if I buy this for $195 and then they do it.
In theory, the price should go up. In theory,
we should say in theory, this is not financial advice. Nobody's suing us.
Yeah.
How many packs do you guys buy a day? Let's just.
They don't have any. They don't have any out right now.
I will say, right. So I started on this on Top Shot maybe like a month ago, 5 weeks ago, and when I first started, there were just like crazy packs available because nobody was on the site yet. It was like pretty new. And then within like a week of me joining, all of a sudden, because I'm a big trendsetter, I live in New York. Within a week of me joining, the platform like pretty much blew up, and then now you can't get packs because the site's just like growing too fast. But the plan is their common moments I think are supposed to be more readily available, just like you can go to the store and buy cards, right? Like buy a pack of cards. That's like the plan. While the more rare ones are harder to get.
Have a higher price tag. You can get a $9 pack. Maybe you get something cool. Probably a lot of base, right? But if you pay a little bit more. This would be an amazing one. Yes.
Need a Lou Williams Magic City Wings Top Shot from the bubble. We love. Welcome back to the stream, Pax. Yeah, good to see you. But but in theory, this should go up because again, it'll be his first moment. It's also the first moment. It's like the base series 1, so it's the first like minted or the first set of cards or moments. Sorry, the first set of moments on the platform. So you'd think, these will be worth a lot.
So wait, now with the sold by 128 collectors and there's 162 for sale, how does that work?
I guess it's been purchased 128 times. I guess not in packs. So, which I've actually never given thought to that little discrepancy there. I wonder if that's actually true. But yeah, here you can see even just today, those last like 8 or 9 are just from today alone. People buying them.
Yeah, here we go. 195, 185. Yeah.
So it's already if you earlier today you could have bought it slightly cheaper, and now the floor is raised because of what currently exists.
And then the jersey number, of course, is the top selling one, and that's.
Yep.
Yeah, there it is. Yep.
Oh wow, I didn't even see that they like highlighted a little bit too, so it looks different.
And we should also say like the badge thing is pretty well known across the site. I don't know if all new collectors know it, but there is a chance that it's inflated for that reason too.
True.
Right.
But I think what people chase more are rookie badges. They announced they're doing a series of badges for rookies that'll say similar to cards, where it'll say rookie moment. If it's their first game, it'll say rookie appearance or rookie debut, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty wild.
Jose answering that question.
Okay, 126 people own 160.
Yeah. Also, I missed Gabriel's too.
So some people own. That's what I was thinking, Gabriel. Okay,
yeah.
You guys.
Shout out to the chat for saving us there. Yeah.
Yes, correcting us.
But
yeah, so why don't we pull up Paul George, because he has a lot of moments.
Hey, that's not.
Well, you don't want PG-13?
He doesn't exist to me until we get to the postseason.
Okay, we'll go to Kawhi then.
I have a thread with Laker fans. I had to watch him blow it against the Bucks. Missed the 3, missed the shot, then missed the shot. Bro, he missed 3 shots.
I love the PG hate. We'll go to Kawhi. He's got some amazing moments. I own a Kawhi moment. It's not from the series that you're going to love. It's against Denver, but it's, the finger block.
Yes. Yes. Ooh.
It's an amazing moment. And to me, I just think that's a really cool, memorable thing. It's bubble footage. It was an unbelievable block.
Oh. Is it this
Let's
one?
watch it. It's that one.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Oh, it's Jamal Murray. I thought that was Nurkic. Wow.
It's nice. It's a nice moment.
That is so nice.
Do we get a finger close up?
That's the one thing they didn't do was the finger close up.
How do you not slow it down there?
The one thing they didn't do was the finger close up. But it's anyways, that's an amazing moment to me that like if we're talking about moments, you remember when I said that moment, you knew what I was talking about.
Yeah.
And that to me is what's cool about this is it's having these moments versus like a Kawhi Leonard picture of him like dribbling the ball. I don't know what game it is. I don't know if it was a cool moment. To me, I'm like, this is awesome.
How much can I ask how much you paid for it?
I paid way less than that. Not like when Mike was on, but I was definitely less than that.
Wow. So now you have something of value.
You could probably find it by looking on my account. I think you can see how much I paid for it. I think all of it's public in that way.
Oh wow!
It
so
is.
if you tell Agnes like I only spent this much, she can just come on here.
Well, that's for Jay. If Jay gets on it, then Agnes. But for me, if Iris,
I'm sorry. Sorry, Iris. Sorry.
Yeah. If Iris gets on, she'll be like,
Iris,
"Wait, you paid what?" And I'll say, "Yeah, but look how much it's worth." And then
That's
she'll say,
funny.
"Do you have that money in your account yet?" And I'll say, "I will do not." But we're getting there.
But I could.
But yeah, can you sell it and get the money to your account, or do it? It's not a weird.
We should talk about that, Mike. What you probably got the latest info on that?
Yeah, so they were having some issues early on where they were like certain people could withdraw. I know they were trying to verify to make sure everybody was who they said they were. So that was taking a while. But it sounds like you can now withdraw at a more steady pace. The problem is though, and not to, we love Top Shot here, so not to take any shots at Dapper right now, but they do have like an aggressive fee when you withdraw. I think it's like a $25 fee or or maybe it's a percentage, but I know there's a fee on top of the withdrawal, which just seems a little aggressive. And maybe they were doing this early on, right? When not a lot of people were withdrawing. It's probably an incentive to have while they're young to keep money on the platform, right?
I think that's what it was. I was just going to say it's to keep them on the platform and encourage them not to kind of just jump off.
Which I get, but like.
But so yes, in theory you can. There's a process. It's not going to be instantaneous. It's not going to be a 1 to 3 days situation, but you can.
Also, I just saw Kevin's comment. I don't have any insight on this. I didn't know if I see Jack Harlow and I think of Tyler Hero, but I don't have any insight on this. I didn't know if Jack Harlow came up recently.
Jack Harlow.
Is that really going to happen? I got 2 Chainz and Lil Baby.
Yeah, that's where I was going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is it really happening?
Jack Harlow it's hard for me to talk to Jack Harlow right now.
So 2 Chainz and Lil Baby, I'm with you on that one.
Yeah. Well, I'll follow suit. I'm down. I'll follow suit.
Well, look, what other moments were you thinking about? Did you want to? So this is the thing we wanted to show you. I think you're getting a sense of sort of like what exists, what is more limited, where prices are, how you can go from like just an assist to like a really actually memorable moment, right? Is there something that you want, a player you want to look up, a team?
I think, I would love to get, I think what I can afford. That Lou Williams wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad for Series 1, but we've got a present for you. We're going to gift you your first moment, and it is going to be Z40.
Z40, my main man.
The one and only.
Z40. Actually, let me stop screen and you guys vamp for a little bit. We're gonna get that over to you right now.
So we're gonna give we're gonna give you your first ever moment added to the collection. It's gonna be Z40. Your favorite player. You can shout him out, tweet him, and say, "I just got your moment."
Yeah, gifted from Talking Top Shot with Talking Top Shot. It's not Top Shot plural.
No, it's technically Top Shot. It's not, but I call it Top Shot too. But yeah, that's kind of what it is. And there's an actually amazing moment that I think is something else we can pull up just from like an NBA fan standpoint. I'll pull it up now that I think is really cool. When I think of moments, and we've talked about this multiple times on here, but the Vince Carter moment. So not a lot of Vince in here, but let's show you what that looks like. Here we go.
I have to pick all the crosswalks on the screen before I can give you a gift. It looks like.
Oh wow!
Give me a little Carpaccio.
All right, let's see. I got it up. So let's see if someone can share that tab. Can you share that one?
Yeah, sorry. I want to share this comment too. The fact that his first moment isn't a Dwayne Bacon is blasphemous. That's the running bit. Every time we open up a pack, we get a Dwayne Bacon.
We get a lot of Dwayne Bacon on this show, so we're.
Wait,
team
how are
Dwayne
you guys
Bacon.
opening packs? I thought packs were not.
Well, we had them a couple when they were out. There was like some base packs. There was for a minute there was a run, and we were able to get some, and we got lucky. There was only like 5,000 stress tests. There was 10, whatever. We were able to get a few. We got lucky, not all of us.
Yeah,
and then,
we don't know.
yeah.
And we have enough. It's very hard, but we stay disciplined and wait and open them on the show. Sometimes up to like 12 hours. So it's tough. It burns.
Wait, so how long? How easy or hard is it to get a pack? When
It's hard right now because there's so many people and they're not doing big drops yet. So like this weekend, they did a pre-order. So they dropped like 600,000, but you could only get one. So you'd get in line, you'd get in their queue, you'd get a number. And then when it was your turn, you'd get a pack. And now it's like the only time it's been guaranteed for everybody recently. Like it's been hard. They've been doing like, oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say it was the first like big drop for everyone, whereas everything's sort of been like 5,000. They've been trying to do the test limits to see how many people line up, can the site handle it, all that stuff. And this was the first one that was like everyone can get it. We're gonna do it in a pre-order style so it doesn't crash. And but it's gonna be probably a lot of base cards. There's some nice ones in there, but it's not gonna be. You can't expect to pull like these hollows or anything like that.
Yeah. So you guys only gonna get one. So the next show when you guys get your packs, you're gonna only open 3 because you can only get one each.
Yeah,
correct.
But I'm gonna watch because I don't have any.
Right, but what we can let you know when the next drop is, and you can try and get it. I'll show you this moment in the meantime. So this is the Vince moment I was talking about in terms of like moments. This is probably my favorite one on the platform. So you're like, okay, Vince Carter, cool. There's a few things with this one. So not only is it a really nice moment, Trae Young hands it off to him. It's the moment. It's his last bucket ever.
Right.
From his last game, the day before the league shut down for COVID, they brought him in to do one final moment. It's just like the most adorable thing you've seen in your life. And it's so cool and something that
I was going to ask that when I saw it.
Yeah, it's his last bucket ever. I'll go to the details here. You can see it just says what a Finnish NBA legend and Atlanta Hawks veteran Vince Carter drills. What could be his last three-pointer in the dying seconds against the New York Knicks on March 11th, 2020. Even after 22 seasons, he's still half man, half amazing. So it's just all of that in one, and there's only 3,300 of them that exist. So to me, this just feels like something you're not going to be able to get. It feels pretty rare and one that's just like,
yeah, I need that.
This is like, that's cool, right? Like, right? I think when you talk about moments, to me, this is why I'm just like, I love this platform, and I think stuff is so cool.
Is Iris going to let you buy this?
Actually, fun fact, I actually own it. But I did not pay that price for it.
Oh, Dustin got a good price, I can confirm, because he wanted me to do it too. And I was like, no, I'm going to wait for it to come down. And then it flew away and it will never come back. And I regret it forever.
Yeah, man, you're going to stuff that in Wes's little.
That's the plan.
Wallet one day.
That's the hope.
When Top Shot finally allows us to stuff it in our MetaMask.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I just want to say right here, your gift has been sent.
Bro.
IZ40 is officially.
Have a moment.
There.
I have a moment.
That's it.
I've arrived.
Yeah.
I can go on my phone and look at this.
Yeah, you could see it, you could watch it, you could share it. But here's the thing. Well, I think we can all say, once you buy one, and I know you're gonna buy one and see what you want to get, it is pretty addicting, and you're gonna say, what else do I want to get? So I'm gonna forewarn you because it can be a slippery slope. So definitely take into consideration how you want to attack it, right? Like if you're saying I want to get some stuff like the Vince or long-term or Lou that's going to have it. Or if you just want to collect your favorite players, you can certainly do that and get some base ones, right? You don't got to go nuts. None of us are the whales here grabbing those out of 50 metallic $300,000 moments. But you can still have a lot of fun for what exists. But yeah, I do want to just caution you that it is super addicting.
I'll also say, I think it's a pretty safe prediction too, is that when these packs, Mike mentioned there's 600,000 packs that they just like minted and we just pre-ordered them. When those hit, those are all brand new moments. When those hit, because of the quantity, like 3 moments each pack times 600,000, I'm guessing that we'll see a lot of $2, $3, $4 moments again. It was only 2 weeks ago when half the moments on the site were between like $2 and $6, whereas now you can't find anything for under 20 basically.
Yep.
So I think in a couple of weeks we'll see that price drop, which will be great for people just jumping in so that they aren't dropping back.
I think they said that their goal is they want everyone to be able to come to the site and there's always a pack available to buy. right? Like they had a Discord chat where they talked about all this stuff and said we want it to be readily available for anyone come in, which is great. Like a young person, a young kid that's into like how we used to collect packs. We used to go to the store and buy a pack, right? So they want to be able to have people come to the site, buy a pack of moments, and be able to just open it up like everyone else. It doesn't need to be only $1,000 packs or $500 packs.
Right. All right, I can live with that. I want to get a. Wait, there are $1,000 packs.
Yes,
Hey.
these guys purchased one. You can watch the video of them maybe looking at their life flashing before their eyes as they unwrap each one
Mike
and see
was
which
flashing
one.
before my eye. Mike was doing fine. I was the one that was like, I just dropped $1,000 on videos.
No,
It was early
3
on too.
videos.
it was.
I was
No,
five,
this
right?
one was 10.
Yeah,
You had 10,
we had 10.
and
Okay.
one. And let's just say it. Let's say it.
Oh yeah.
The one big moment that you got in this 10 moment pack is worth like 5,000 right now or 6,000 right now. So we're printing over here, you know?
Yeah.
Well,
But it's scary. It's scary
It's
going after that. I
terrifying.
get it.
It's terrifying.
Yeah. Is it the same high as like Vegas or like
Yeah.
betting on black?
A
Is it-
little
Listen,
bit. Yeah.
Totally.
You're talking to a reformed poker player, an active daily fantasy sports person. It is the same feeling.
Yeah, and I said once you actually go through a transaction and buy your first moment, you're gonna go back to the marketplace and say, okay, what else? And then once you have 2 or 3 moments in there, you're gonna say, okay, well, what else? This is fun.
Yeah.
I like seeing these in your. It's crazy. Exactly
it's
what
like-
Mike is saying. It's that.
It's like a little competitive too, because you're like, I know basketball, and I know basketball better than you idiots. So I'm gonna get in here and I'm gonna get the good stuff that you
That's
don't know
the-
is good yet. You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
the take I think that is underrated. I love that take. Like that's why I feel like I 100% have that dumb mentality that I'm like, I know basketball, guys.
Yeah.
I've been doing this a long time.
Back up, roll up the sleeve.
Right? Let me get into the marketplace. You guys don't know about this Vince Carter. You're worried about Ja Morant. I'm getting Vince. But there's a lot of people, I think, like, look, you can get into crypto and all these different things. And to me, like, do I know about that world? Sure. I don't consider myself nowhere near an expert in any of those fields. Basketball, I've been watching basketball a long time. Like, you know what I mean? I'm up on the games. I feel like I can invest in either sort of what moments might make sense or what players maybe have a trajectory or things like that. So I feel a little more confident what I'm doing with it. But yeah, I think that's a take that probably a lot of people also have that are like, yeah, I know basketball. Come on, I can do this. I can pick it out.
And that's why this thing's gonna work. That's why this thing's gonna work, because it appeals to the basketball fans. I don't watch as much basketball, but I'm obsessed with it too from a collection standpoint. So like, that's why we believe in this, and that's why we're team hold here.
We're team hold. By the way,
Team hold.
we're buying and we are not paper hands and trying to dump while we can get a little profit. Team hold.
Diamond hands.
Because
Yeah.
imagine like 2 or 3 seasons from now, we just don't know what this could be massive.
Yeah, if this
So
is
that's why-
this is series 11 in a few years and they're 150K serials and we're in series 1 with 3,300 serials. I mean, what does that mean in terms of value? We have no idea, but we hope to one day find out.
But so how do you guys look at these? Like when you want to just look at your collection, do you have to sit at a desktop or can you do it on your phone? Or?
You can do it on your phone.
You can do it.
Oh,
on your
and-
phone.
And there are actually a lot of, because it's on blockchain, people are building kind of companion sites to Top Shot where you can actually see your collection a little bit more holistically. It also tells you like how much it's currently worth with the lowest ask. So the account value tells you how much profit or loss you have. It's like all right there. So
And they can't steal your card by entering your information or giving them access to your account.
No,
Not yet. Anyways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we recommend 2FA if you haven't set it up. We also recommend 2FA. But yeah, that's sort of, we feel like we're a little bit early on this. It's still bleeding out. The NBA hasn't technically promoted it yet, but we know that the UFC is working on something, and to me, that's pretty exciting. I know that would be exciting for you as well. Like, can you imagine owning Brock Lesnar, his first win, like stuff like that, like all the fights that we've seen and watched? Like, I just think that's going to be really cool, and it really lends itself to this, like tap outs, legendary packs with like Hoist Gracie. Like, you can go nuts, right? But MLB, I'm sure they're seeing it. There's been reports that this product in particular has spiked viewership in the NBA because people are checking how is so-and-so going to play tonight? Is that going to affect the value? Is that going to make the price of my moment on this player go up? Like,
Wow.
MLB could certainly use the eyeballs. I bet they're looking at it and saying, we want in. We can get a younger crowd. Like I think there's so much appeal. So it can extend to WWE, all of that stuff, right? NXT, who knows?
And you know what?
Is this the stock? Like, can you buy it? Is Top Shot public, or is it is it an NBA entity?
So it's through a Dapper. They're called Dapper Labs. Yeah, but I don't think are they? I don't think they're public, right? I don't know that for sure. I don't know that. Either way, Dapper as well, right? Seriously.
But they've hinted that I think, Greg, you saw they've hinted that they're working with the NFL was what they mentioned.
They dropped a very suspicious emoji in an answer to that question. So it wasn't a hard no. And then someone actually tweeted at the founder of Dapper, or the CEO of Dapper, the other day and asked about NHL, and he said no comment.
Yeah.
So because he may just be, stoking the flames, which is a smart move, but it's every sport has to be watching this and devising their own plan. It's making too much money too fast to not be.
And the fact that the players are going to get money from this, I think, is what's huge.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's somewhere in the contract where the players union, I don't know if it was like 1% of all transactions or something like that, but players would actually.
Would they say if I make a song and I'm on the blockchain for like an NFT, and you can put your kickback of 10% anytime it's sold in the future. The NBA is not getting that every time we resell the NFTs or the moments.
Ooh, I don't know.
You think
maybe? Well, because I guess if we're buying something that's 333, whatever that Vince Carter was, if we're buying that, we're paying a fee, right? Even if that's in our Dapper balance.
We are paying the fee. Yeah.
So maybe,
every time you purchase, they're getting it. Yeah.
Scott also says flow tokens would be the way to back the product. I think they are super hard to get in the US though. The flow.
It's Flow blockchain. That's what it's built on. It's Flow blockchain.
Oh, it's built on Flow blockchain?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
And I will say, one fun thing is if we're wrong about this, we'll have hours of footage to review afterwards. We'll have we'll have hours of us planting a flag aggressively. And I think that's always good. That's good to be
it's good to do that because I think we have some wins and we definitely have some losses. And we've talked about this. Like I brought up, there was LaMelo Ball's first moment is on here. Mm-hmm. And can we play it? Can someone pull that up? Because I don't know if you've seen it, but it went on the site. Yeah, LaMelo's. It went on the site and I very publicly was like, this moment is absolute trash. It's terrible. Like, why is this the moment? Not realizing to read the comments. So this is we'll start. Well, here we go. It'll play again. So here you go. He dribbles down the court.
And it's like barely an assist. That's only the Cavs box score didn't need to give him an assist for that.
Yeah. So basically he dishes it off to Gordon Hayward, who stops for like 2 seconds, dribbles, and then shoots it. So here it is. You can see it. There it is. That's what they called an assist. It's the loosest term of an assist, in my opinion. So I was like, this is trash. And I was like, this is a waste. It's 3,600. It was going for 750 at the time, but it's his first ever assist in the NBA. And that's where I was wrong. And I was like, I think that does have value for sure. But I didn't read, and that's the learnings. I didn't read the little thing in the bottom. It was LaMelo Ball's first ever assist. And since then he's went into ball. Yeah, I could have owned it for way cheaper. Yeah. But I was just shitting all over it constantly. And there's video of me saying, if this was a better thing, it'd already be over 1,000, which I do believe it would have at the time. But now it's like shot up way, and I missed my moment to grab that moment.
I just want to say too, TJ said they get 5% on every purchase. So
there we go.
5% on every purchase.
Wow. Even a resale?
I think every purchase,
so.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Do the players get 1% of that 5%, or do they just get 1% of the NBA's overall Top Shot income?
That's a good point. I wonder.
Go call him, Dustin, right
now. Yeah, where's Kermit? Where's Kermit?
I'm getting him on the line, guys. I got it. Can we pull up Mario's comment, because it's a pretty good one? This is
always keep a Top Shot. That's a shirt right there.
Yeah. It is a shirt.
We definitely have it. I definitely always have it open. I agree.
That is a
Someone
shirt.
Also said
we just venture over there in the middle of the day and like, let me look at my shit.
It's real.
Yeah.
It's real. There's this site, evaluate.market, that Dunbar was referencing, but really like it just shows you your entire account. and it tells you exactly how much you spent and exactly how much profit you have. And I just refresh the shit out of that. That's
can we pull up a real world example with like Zubat's account to see if he spent money? We can see
let's pull up IZ40, right? Oh no, that's not popping up. What was it?
I think it was. Go ahead, Greg.
With his whole name and then 40.
Yeah, full name.
All right, let me.
So yeah, you can. It's all public, which is the thing. You don't have to guess how much exists, how many, when it was bought. It's all public information. So with that, you can go look at their moments, and we've done videos where we've checked out what do they own, what are they trying to buy. So a lot of it was their teammates, maybe it was some of their friends or what have you, or like just a cool moment. And then conversely, what are they selling? Like, why are they selling it? You know, like how much are they selling it for? What's the reasoning? All that. We looked at it, and it's interesting to see.
Well, you can see what the NBA players are selling, so you're all in their business.
Yes, you can see what they have for sale and how much they're selling it for compared to what the lowest ask is. So I'm not going to call who the player was. You can see it in our video, but we pulled up one of his, and he was selling something for like double the lowest price. And it's like, maybe because you can then own the moment that I owned, and that will be cool. I don't know.
Well, this is what we find fascinating. Like, imagine these players have to decide how much they're gonna who they're gonna sell that they own, and if they know the player in real life, if that's an insult or a compliment, and then how much they're gonna put the value on the person, their player, whether it's their friend or foe. Like, there's so much that goes into it, which is fascinating.
I think Mike made a hot take of like, or was it you, Greg? Like, it's Greg's hot take of when if you know how people unfollow players, like if they're getting traded or they're leaving the team, are they going to just sell their moments of players to be like, oh, watch out, he's getting rid of all these players on his team? Does that mean there's trouble in paradise? I don't know.
There'll be headline. I guarantee there'll be headlines about that.
I just want to say there's been really good info in the chat here, so I want to make sure I get that in here. So 5% of the market fee from Ryan Zach, 5% of the market fee, but that goes to Dapper Labs. And then he said they would have a separate agreement indicating how much of it goes to the NBA. And then TJ said they have not confirmed how the 5% is dispersed among Dapper and the NBA and the NBA PA. So that's all that info.
Awesome. From the chat. Awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome.
Scott also said, tell him about the Rozier and the basketballs. We mentioned that a little bit earlier when Scary Terry.
He also said if you bought, I think, his jersey number, he was going to give you 2 courtside seats to a game.
I love that's sick. I love that.
Which is awesome.
Getting involved early. That's like,
yeah.
So if I wanted to sell a Paul George moment, say Paul George fails us in the playoff again, and I wanted to shit on him, and I had a very expensive moment, could I sell it for $1?
Yes.
I wanted to.
Yeah,
I mean,
we'd recommend it.
Yeah, we recommend.
Let me know when you're going to do that.
I'm going to do that. But I want to make this is knowledge.
What you also could do is if Paul George is on Top Shot by then, you could gift it to him and just be like, I don't want this trash.
Oh, it's like throwing the home run back.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a great analogy.
we talked about if guys get like dunked on, right? And then people send the gift if they have an account, and everyone's sending them gifts of the person who dunked on them to their account. Like, it's like a new school of trolling. It's hilarious.
Like that Anthony Edwards dunk last week over Yuta Watanabe from the Raptors, where he just like completely smoked him.
Yeah,
just imagine Yuta waking up the next day to like 3,000 Anthony Edwards moments. Like, come on, man.
And the craziest part is it's public, so that like we could go in and be like, "Oh, this is happening." He doesn't have to tweet about it,
and it'll be on Bleacher Report the next day.
It will be. Yeah. Well, 3,500 scumbags sent an Anthony Edwards to Yuta.
Let's see Zubat. So look, we've got Zubat's account up.
Actually, hold on. Murs, I need to know, because I'm looking at this and Marcus Morris is his like most expensive, profitable card. How do you feel about Marcus Morris?
Senior?
Yes, senior.
We'll call him over here. I'm
sorry, I know you're
what happened to Reggie Jackson, by the way? I thought he was good, and I feel like he's just trash now.
I think he's a Clipper, man. Like, I feel like I cheer for, like, the to me, still the peak Clipper moments of the past 5 years is when Boban, Lou, and Trez were playing for us. Like, those were moments in the Staples Center where it was like we would every time Lou scored, they play the Drake quote, like I'm Lou Williams. It was like we had nobody, we had nothing, but we had it all. Like we had like Trez was like, he come in and then we get up a little point and then Doc would throw in Boban and the whole fucking stadium would be like on fire. It's like Aesop Choi when he played for the Dodgers. Like it's just like moments, like locals only moments.
Yeah.
And so like Reggie
You
Jackson
took me back with that one when he stopped Choi. You took me back with that. I remember exactly the hype.
stadium,
With that. Yeah.
Aesop Choi.
Yeah.
And
that's what's wild about Boban. It doesn't matter what team he goes to. Everyone's like, they lose their mind every time he checks in. It's like the benefit of being.
Uh-oh. Did we lose Mike?
Oh, you got too excited.
Talking about Boban.
And he's the one screen sharing.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, you're
yeah.
back. You're
I'm
there.
back. Yeah, I realized I froze. I saw like a bunch of wheels at the same time while I was celebrating Boban.
Praise him. But yeah, so I think Reggie Jackson, like, I think he's great. Like, in my clip, I have a one-person Clipper fan check. 'Cause I only have one friend that's a Clipper fan.
Wow.
But like, we love Reggie Jackson in our thread, in our boss Clipper thread. Like,
Yeah.
he's not balling out, you know what I mean? But for me, we got Lakers disease last year. We all got a little excited. We
Yeah.
shouldn't have. You know what I mean? And
Listen, I'm glad Jason brought this back up. I refuse to move past Marcus Morris. I know Dustin tried to zag us over to Reggie Jackson. We need to talk about Senior. All right. Sorry, I am a Celtics fan again, and I have witnessed having Senior on the team and how that felt in my heart. So I needed to hear it from a Clippers fan.
yeah, I'm all good with Senior. I love him. He's hitting. I'm more excited about Senior than I am Paul George. I'm more excited about Reggie Jackson than I am Paul George.
Wow.
I am still. He's the Kristaps Porzingis of my new organization.
That's a great comparison. Yeah.
We should have dealt him in the offseason.
Yeah, I
Or
agree.
tried. It would have been him. I don't understand salary cap, and I don't profess to have that knowledge. But if there was any workable, if we could have got,
I'll tell you this: it was workable to the Thunder traded him and Westbrook. It was workable. If they can come off those contracts, there's a way to do it.
This was my hot take at the beginning of the season. The second he signed that contract, I screamed Blake Griffin Part 2. I thought for sure he was getting Blake, that they were going to be like, here's the money. Now when we trade you, a team will take you because you'll have to be there for 5 years. I thought for sure that's what was happening because he was wilding out after the season when he was doing all those interviews where he's like, Doc didn't use me right. Like, shut up, Paul. Get out of here.
but nothing like that in the season when you were having an epic season.
Yeah.
Doc using you right, and then Doc just forgot how to use you in the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm
outta here,
sorry.
man.
Yeah, I know. And like, sure, maybe Doc wasn't A+ the whole time. Doc didn't tell you to not shoot it off the side of the backboard.
This is warming my heart. This is warming my heart.
Oh, anyways, yeah, that's
PG wasn't
Bobby's
playing
right.
great last night, babe. But
Yeah.
Yeah, Bobby's loving it.
I feel that. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Dustin.
No, we we don't need to have Zubats on screen anymore, but he's up. He's got 243% ROI. So he's got almost $700.
He currently overpaid for Kawhi and Everett, according to this.
Probably didn't do the lowest ask. He just went, this one's
the
good.
PB moments shouldn't be worth anything unless he's wearing black Air Force Ones.
That's facts. It's facts.
A lot of Zubats.
Was he gifted them?
Yeah,
yeah,
it says it right there. Gift. Yeah.
And then are these some troll gifts right here where they're like, yeah, forget it, dude. We're gonna give you Surge. We're gonna give you the other backup. I mean, the other big
Surge is
man.
at 20. All right, so now I know where I'm investing. I'm investing heavy in number 9 and number 40.
There you go. I also think, listen, if you're gonna treat yourself one time, I think it is that Lou Williams. I think I might go get one of those Lou Williams.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
If it gets a badge,
yeah.
We want to get it before
now.
the
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, look, we're winding down.
Yeah, we've kept you for way too long.
I'm way late. You guys
I know. I just saw that and I was like, oh shoot.
All right.
But thank you so much, man, for hanging with us. You'll have
the
to
gift.
Yeah, oh my gosh, of course. You'll have to keep us posted on your Top Shot journey.
Yeah, I'm sure Dustin will let you know. And when the packs go on sale, like, do I have to wake up early? What do I have to do?
They'll
I'll
give us
text
a
you.
little bit of a heads up. Yeah.
They're getting better
text
at that. They're starting to do it during business hours as opposed to 3 a.m., which was when I first joined.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right. I'm in here. Shout out to Dapper. Shout out to Z40, Bobby Bell, Jason, Mario.
Whole gang.
Is Wes coming back?
No, he's done. He's playing Fortnite.
Yeah, Wes is one and done.
He's playing Fortnite.
Fortnite.
All right. Thank you so much, man.
Thanks, Murs.
Yeah. Take care.
I don't know how to get. Oh, I can leave the studio.
Yeah, we got you.
There you go.
Later.
Thanks again. Oh man, that was awesome. Awesome for MURS to hang with us.
Hold on, I gotta put us back in our. All right, there we go.
I knew you were working on. Well, you know what I didn't like? I was sharing comments and was covering the guest's face, and I didn't like that, so I moved us around.
That's smart.
All right, we are an hour and 15 deep, which is usually against my beliefs. But
also that was our first guest. Well, actually, Dustin was our first guest, and he became a host.
They couldn't get rid of me.
And then we had another guest. Then we had MURS.
This is our first celebrity guest.
We're the third man. The third guest.
Wait, we've got a giveaway, guys. I don't want people jumping off. They're saying, appreciate the comments. We've got a giveaway.
Yeah, don't. We still got to give away. What else? I'm assuming this was when my camera went out, so I apologize for that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
The Gale Travels. I got a 1969 Series 1 Boban. Man, I love Boban. My first real purchase outside of a pack was a Boban So Fresh moment.
Nice.
Batum was actually an underrated pickup for the Clips. Yeah, I mean, Batum's underrated pick up right now. But we didn't know that at the time because Batum took a couple years off.
Yeah. Well, I felt he would get sort of invigorated going to a contender.
Yeah. Shout out Top Shot Hot Shot. Thank you, Evan.
Appreciate you.
All right, guys. Listen, we got to give some stuff away. It's wheel time, right? Is there any other business we need to cover?
Well, I have one item of business just to make sure that we do it because I don't know, Mike might be too modest, but Mike has started a morning marketplace where he takes a look at the NBA action from the night before and then talks about how it could or could not affect the marketplace. I'm pitching your show. I don't know if I'm doing a good job, but
this is it. This is it.
Episode 1 was this morning. Episode 2 will be tomorrow, as long as we get him to bed soon. So check it out. It's actually really knowledgeable. I want to go buy a moment. The marketplace was down all day, so I haven't done it yet. But I want to buy a moment based on episode 1. I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want you all to buy it before I do. But it's really insightful stuff.
That comment's amazing.
Thank you, Jason. Listen, Jason, prior to my life as a comedian, I worked in college housing for years and was never allowed to have candles because I lived in college buildings. So we light up now. We light up. Thanks, Greg. Yeah, we're going to do it. Mondays is going to be super early, but Tuesday through Friday, we'll do it at 9 Eastern.
And if you're following the games at night and some guys are going off, it's fun to see is it have an impact on it. So bring your coffee and join Mike because we love it.
Bring your coffee, but make sure you mute your
quiet down
your mic while you sip it.
Quiet down. Top Shot Hot Shot.
Top Shot Hot Shot.
Hold up my spot.
Yo, PJ, I'm telling you what, I'm excited to talk about him tomorrow because Cody Zeller's out again, so he's going to be doing some small ball 5 stuff again. Also, my Robin Lopez circus shot moment.
We talked about that before the stream, Mario. I told him that you got it and made Greg very happy to hear that.
Hey, you turned a profit, right? You got it at like $8.
Yeah, you got it cheap.
Look at Robin now.
All right, so let's see. What are we giving away today? What are our options here for the spin the wheel? I have an Ibaka up. What do you guys?
Not.
All right. Well, why don't we set that up? Because we still need to do the Google form. Do we want?
I have the form here, ready to go.
Let's throw the form in the chat.
That in the chat. And
then maybe while we do that, we can do some top hot takes that we might have while people fill out the Google form, and then you can figure out what moment we're gonna.
Yeah, I'm looking to see what I got. I've got I will take a look in my roster.
Well, you gave one out last time, right, Dustin? That landed on yours.
Yeah.
So you can sit this one out.
Well, that's lovely because I'm gonna go grab dinner and let you guys finish the show.
Yeah, because you also are about to be in trouble. So
yes, I am. I've got to go. But good luck, everyone. Get the giveaway. Let us know. I'm excited to see who wins. But make sure to subscribe, do all that stuff. Appreciate you guys.
All right, later, Dustin.
See ya.
All right, I am. We're talking about Boban, right?
We're talking about Boban. Wait, what? You're not giving away a Boban, are you?
I'm not giving away a Boban. I am giving away a Bojan.
Oh yeah, don't be confused. Those are not the same.
Confused.
Oh, you tried to give away a Bojan last time, right?
Didn't work. Yeah, so we're keeping this. We're keeping this on the table for tonight.
So what? You know what, Greg? Why don't we? Since it's just 2 of us, why don't we spin the wheel 2 times? And I'll give away an Ibaka, and you give away a Bojan. How do you feel about that?
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. Yeah.
All right, so that way we don't have to do it twice. Also, send you the link for the wheel because I know you're compiling the Google form. It's in the private chat. All right, already top shot take. Hot take. This is if you watch the morning market. I already forgot the name of my own thing. I'll go first. While you
Morning marketplace.
listen. I think PJ Washington's about to blow the fuck up. All right. I think the Hornets are surprisingly good. I think the East sucks. The Hornets are young and still figuring it out. I'm not saying they're going to go win the Eastern Conference or anything, but I think they're going to go a little bit deeper than we think. LaMelo, obviously, rookie of the year. Like, everyone's going to freak out about LaMelo, of course. Gordon Hayward, yes, of course. But I think PJ Washington's like a legit player in this league and is going to be good. And I think we're going to see the Hornets play more national televised games. We're going to see some playoff games. You're going to see PJ do some small ball 5 stuff. He's going to be putting up some stats. I'm in on PJ Washington. So I think my hot take is not anytime soon, but by like the end of the season, his series 1 right now is 490 something. I think it's going to be worth over like $1,200 by the end of the regular season. No, by the end of the playoffs, over $1,200. That's going to be, it's a long-term top hot take.
Wow, I like it. I like it a lot. This is the first I always have a hot take. I always tell these guys I want to do hot takes because I love them so much. My favorite part of the show. This is the first time I don't have one readily available, and I feel like I'm naked. I don't like it. But I'm gonna make one up as I go. I'm gonna talk about something that the First Mint. Shout out the First Mint. They are gold standard, as we all know. But something that they were talking about in a Clubhouse chat that they had a couple weeks ago. But they said that, like, I never heard it put this way, but they were like, you have always had debates about what is the most iconic buzzer beater of all time or most iconic dunk of all time. And with Top Shot, we can now, the community, not just one person, but a large amount of people can actually assign a value, a monetary value to these moments, right? So, like, there's obviously going to be other factors like series or circulation count, but like if you're putting up the Kawhi buzzer beater from the playoffs versus another buzzer beater, I'm sorry that my NBA knowledge doesn't go that deep. But like you can actually now have like a monetary ranking of these moments, which I think is fascinating. So I feel like that will only further spur debate. That's my hot take. And I think Top Shot will be smart enough to give you a platform to do that. So you don't have to take it to Twitter, but maybe within the moment, they will actually give you like a space to debate, like, you know, what makes this more iconic than the Kawhi buzzer beater.
Yeah, I like that. That's pretty cool.
Look at Earl J helping the kid out last year. Thank you.
There we go. Yeah,
You're right.
I was gonna just let you swim. It's fine.
The sad thing is that's the only one I know. That's why.
No, it counts though. It counts.
Yeah.
I love that Porter Jr. series. We were talking about it at the very top of the show with Dustin, or maybe I think it was at the top of the show. Love that Porter Jr. Love all the series 1 too. Somebody said, Earl also said number 2 for 5.5K right now. That's what the number 2 PJ Washington is going for. Is that what you're saying? Honestly, a steal. And picked up Miles Bridges season 1 for the same reason. I do. I think the Hornets are frisky, man. I don't even know if they get out of the first round, but they're way more exciting than we anticipated. And I mean, rightfully so, all of the shine is on LaMelo, but I think those ancillary pieces are going to get some more shine. And the thing about PJ's, right? PJ is series 1, first moment, rookie badge. Like, the dude's only got one I mean, outside of the cool cat, he's only got one moment. Like, get in there.
I'm trying to, but the marketplace was down all day.
I know.
Truly though, when I listened to that, I was like, he's right. I gotta go pick that up. And then
I don't even own it. I do own his rookie debut, which is, I'm so glad I got that. I got that for like 300, I think, and it's over 2K now. John says, do we know when any of the badges will be added for season 1? They've been saying March, right? Like it should, and we're in March now. So I don't know if it's this month or next month, but we should see it soon. Also, I love this. I love the chat right now. Like a lot of LaMelo love. Finally, MJ didn't fuck this up. This is good. There's some Hornets buzz in the. How about that? Hornets buzz.
Well done.
Yeah. Again, yeah, I agree. Rookies in S2 are about the same as PJ, and PJ's S1. Yeah, I just think people don't know who PJ is. I think you see that name and he's probably like, oh, he's like a 5-year vet. No. Anyways, That's my take. How's it? Have you guys
Good
filled
one.
out the form yet? How's the form looking, Greg?
We have 23 responses. Let's give it 2 more minutes.
What's going on?
If you haven't entered your Top Shot username, enter it now. I will post the link one more time. I almost just posted the link to the PJ card or moment that I want to get. There's going to be none left by the time I get to it.
Lloyd Christmas, what a great handle. Shout out Dumb and Dumber. What about S2 badges? I think those are supposed to come out around the same time, right? I think they're gonna unleash all the so like the first moments and all of that stuff. I think they're
I think they'll probably. I know they said that first moment, and again, this was 3 weeks ago, so it's like 5 years of Top Shot time. But I think they said the priority was rookie badges, and then first moments will happen, but are not a top priority. So we may see a delay in those.
Okay.
Which, keep that in mind. Pick up those first moments when the rookie badges come out and everyone goes after those.
Yeah, true. Our first moments, you think those will be desired once the flood comes in? I think anything that's first moments, right? Like Kevin Durant's a great example of that. I mean, Kevin Durant's an exception to the rule too because he's Kevin Durant. But I do think so. I think anything that has a badge on it.
And I think 12,000 is going to look minuscule in a couple of years.
Totally.
Like we say this almost every week, but like when we get to a place where packs are available constantly, those CC counts are going to be hundreds of thousands. They have to. They just have to keep that many minted, right? So the 12,000 is going to look like so minuscule, and the fact that it's a first moment is, I think they have nowhere to go but up.
Ryan corrects me, right? Yes, Durant won't be a first moment though. His run it back. I forgot about his run it back. Yeah, it's his first moment with the Nets, but you're right. I don't think it'll have badges. Earl says seems like rookies badges will come first, and then the rest will drag. End of season, which LaMelo you think will be worth more? Oh, I still think it's going to be his first moment over the Cool Cat challenge, right? I don't know, actually. That's an interesting question. Like maybe is the Cool Cat, the price of getting the Cool Cat LaMelo baked into the value of LaMelo? Like knowing everyone had to spend so much to get it, will that drive its price? I mean, it's definitely going to be a cooler moment than that assist, but it's not going to be a first moment, you know?
All right. Form is now closed.
Ooh, form is closed. Here we go. What did we get up to, Greg?
We got to 26. But we have some celebrities. Quick shout out to some of the celebrities who entered tonight. We have Tim Allen. We have Tim Allen's back. We have Adnan. We have Chicago Bulls. The entire Chicago Bulls organization has entered tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Evan Tan, but I think Evan Tan is just a regular on the show.
Shout out Evan Tan, who also
celebrity in our hearts.
Comment the Cool Cat is probably going to be 3K or less. That kills me if that's true, just based on how much the Luka has been. Also, I was so excited to be like, hey, you guys want to see an Anthony Davis Cool Cat tonight? And then they backed that up to tomorrow. So next stream, y'all.
Does that mean my Will Barton is still worth something for the next 12 hours?
Yeah. All right. I know we're going to spin. I want to throw this up. I also think it's a steal. I bought a bunch of those John Walls at $10. So just know that I'm pumping my own bags right here. But I agree about that John Wall moment.
Was that, is that S2? Series 2, John Wall?
Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. Are you saying, I'm sorry. I think I misunderstood. The Cool Cat is probably going to be 3K or less. You mean like there will only be 3K or so in circulation? But yeah, there we go. What an idiot I am, Evan. What an idiot. All right, we're gonna spin the wheel. Facts on Wall.
Okay.
Let's do it.
What moment is first?
Let's do the surge first.
Who's the worst? Who's the not worse? Who's the less desirable?
Man,
player?
I don't know. I think. Oh man, I thought I lost you for a second.
No.
I think. No, they're both equal. Let's go surge. Let's do surge first.
Okay. Count me in.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Surge me one time. Here we go. So exciting. Oh. Thin card. Shout out Thin Card, first time winner. Getting a little surge. So we got your info. You'll be getting a surge moment. Look at me giving out 2 Clippers tonight, huh?
Hey, it's in honor of MURS.
IZ4, yeah, honor of MURS, Clip City.
I didn't remove him. I'm sorry. 1 second.
You got to get out the thin card. That was Scott. Scott, was that you, Scott, for real? There, Scott, man. Shout out to Scott. Scott shows up. I want to say I watch Club Top Shot all the time because my boy Pete overs that. Love him. And I always see Scott in those comments. And I see Scott in every one of these streams. Shout out Scott. Happy for you, dude.
Okay.
Look at how supportive everybody is.
Know.
Dude. Like, a lot of congrats.
Team Hold family right here. It's the Team Hold family.
We love it. Clipper Nation. All right, here we go. Let's get rid of go ahead. Who are you giving away, Greg? I just want you to say it again.
Let's just get rid of Bojan real quick. No, the lovely, magnificent prize of Bojan Bogdanovic.
Hey, listen, first place Utah Jazz right now, okay?
Yeah, that has nowhere to go but up, truly. I think it's one of the least valuable cards on the site. All right. For Bojan, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Sorry, you counted yourself in. Bojan. Oh.
Adnan.
Oh, this is so close.
Oh,
wow.
He got it.
I gotta say, both times that's or other giveaways when it's come right to the line, it's gone up one. So I can't believe Adnan held on. Hey, look at this. Jason says Bojan went off tonight. Did the Jazz win again? Let's do a little box score check.
Did I
catch up on my homework?
Did that moment just increase in value for Adnan?
Let's see. Yeah. Jazz lost to the Pellies tonight, but he did. He had 31 points. Wow. Yeah. Good grab, Adnan. But man, you can't stop Zion and Lonzo. All right. We did it, y'all.
Yeah. What a night. Our longest show to date, I think, except for when we were stuck in line.
Definitely longest show. Shout out MURS again. If you guys don't follow MURS, incredible rapper, new album out, Love and Rockets Volume 2. He's an LA Clippers legend. You can follow him at MURS on the Twitters. He's also on Twitch all the time too. So check him out. Yeah, and we really appreciate him coming on. It was awesome. MURS.
I think that's his handle everywhere. So give him a follow. He, as you could tell, he's going to be in the Top Shot game with us. So we're excited to welcome him to the family.
Yeah. If you guys are early morning people, I'll be on tomorrow at 9. If not, it'll be like a 30-minute version, so you can check it out tomorrow at any time. And then I don't know. Go ahead.
Yeah, subscribe. We don't say that nearly enough. I know it's annoying. I don't
like to say it once today. Yeah.
But hit that subscribe button because we do this way more than we should. So
yeah, get a little weird. Hit a notification button. Get weird. We'll be back as a group. I don't know, sometime later this week, either Wednesday or Thursday, I would imagine. Or if news breaks, packs break, I might just go live to show that Anthony Davis cool cat off. You know, who knows?
Why not? Do it.
Who knows? All right, cool. And we'll end with Lloyd Christmas. Oh wow, I didn't even read. See, I habitually share comments without reading them, and I didn't even know this was going to end with a compliment. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done it. Nice. Right. Yeah. Thank you so much, Lloyd Christmas. I feel like this was a joke. Like, hey, you guys forgot to mention Twitter, you idiots.
Yeah. Top Shot Takes on Twitter is us. We break some news sometimes.
Yeah.
We're like the 15th mint.
The 15th mint now.
We're somewhere in that range.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you again later this week.